Everybody, this is Tamra, and I was asked by a couple different people, I've been asked this a couple times, how do you juggle business, working from home, and mom duties? Also, full-time at-home mom. Like, what do you do? How do you do this? And I want to just share with you, there's no secret sauce. I am not the best. I sometimes feel like I completely succeeded one and then I completely bomb the other. Some days I feel like I'm like, oh my gosh, I got this together. I'm so good. And, it's this up and down. It's the roller coaster of life. But some of my tips that I want to share with you to just when you're starting to feel like maybe you're failing, maybe you're network marketing, like myself, or you're an Etsy seller, which I was, or maybe you work from home for another company, but you're allowed to keep your kids with you during the day, and you're just feeling like, man, I'm sucking at both. I'm sucking at this. How do I find that balance? How do I really get to, get in the groove? So a couple things I just want to share with you, sorry, I have a little bit of a cold, is learn to be okay with not getting your checklist done. I put a checklist together every single day. I make sure it's just on this sticky note so that I can't put more stuff than what the lines allow. And anything that doesn't get done, it just goes on the next day. And I'm okay with that. I used to be like, I have to get all this stuff done. And now I'm like, it's okay. And I put things on here like fix Braylon's backpack. Like I need to sew her backpack together because they don't sell it anymore and Target won't let me return it, which is kind of annoying. But anyways, mom life. And then other things I have on here are schedule calls with my teammates for a challenge that we have coming up. And so it has a list of mom duties, and also vacuuming was on here. So, hey, there's my vacuum. Hasn't gotten done yet. Damn it. But anyways, those things might get done today. It might wait till tomorrow. But put it on a list and be okay if it doesn't get checked off. Number 2 is ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask your spouse to help out. To ask them like, hey, I work from home, honey. I like my job. I like what I do, but I also really like our kids and I like taking care of them. And I kind of need some help, whether that help comes from your spouse, doing some of these extra things around the house. Normally Neil vacuums. He's just not here for a couple days. So I'm doing that. Or ask a neighbor, somebody that you trust. Maybe it's you take care of their kids for a day, they take care of yours for a day, or just a couple hours, 2 hours here and there. Another thing in terms of asking for help, don't be afraid to pay for some help. I'm working towards the goal of actually getting a nanny, just part-time, so that I can have somebody that will help me take care of Alicia, our next little girl that's going to come while Braylon is at school. So I send Braylon, our daughter, to school 2 days a week. This is one of her 2 days that she's at school. And I use that time where I'm getting help from other people to work on my business or to do some of the house duties that it's not as easy to get done when she's around and wanting to play. So don't be afraid to ask for help. Number 3, and this one is so important. Remind yourself every single night of the successes that you had and what you're proud of. Every single day, find 2 or 3 things from that day that you are proud of. One of the things I really like to do, I'm going to grab it, is I really like to journal. I love the Freedom Journal. I also really love the 5-minute journal. I probably like the 5-minute journal a little bit better. It's a white one. I don't have it down here. But basically, those journals will help you write in the morning and in the evening things that you are grateful for. So it kind of reminds you of the successes that you've had during the day, even if it's just like, I brushed my teeth today, or hey, I actually got to take a shower today. So, but be proud of it. Be excited about that. And so, little things that just kind of remind you that you're still kick A. And then that kind of leads into number 4, doing something for yourself every single day. For me, journaling and reading my Bible and doing affirmations every morning is something that I do for myself. I wake up before our daughter gets up. I know that this will change when our next daughter is here, but I think it's really important to do stuff for your mind every single day. And whether that's you taking a walk, or you going to the grocery store by yourself, or you taking a bubble bath, do something for you every single day and plan that time out. And that could also be something for you and your spouse to do together. Like if you guys want to watch a movie after the kids are in bed, like planning it out, I think is really helpful so that you actually do it. Because as moms, we can get busy and we can put everybody else and everything else first and not take care of ourselves. So do something for you. Another thing that helps me so much is time chunking. I am huge into using my phone and using it to chunk my time in terms of I take my timer and I legit give myself 30 minutes to do a task, or an hour to do a task, or 10 minutes to do a task. And then also when it comes to, so that's for work time. Also, when it comes to do stuff for Braylon, I set timers, which I know that some people are like, this is crazy. How can you not like hang out with your kid for an hour without technology? You guys, I work straight from my cell phone. It's always beeping at me. I work from my cell phone and the computer all the time. And what I have to do is I have to put it away. During the day, one of my affirmations every morning is I am committed to giving Braylon an hour of myself without any technology. And so what I do is I go upstairs and on the stove, I set an hour timer. My phone goes on silent and gets put in a drawer. My computer gets put in its bag, and I give her an hour every single day of just me and her. You know, whether that is we're going to go on a walk for an hour. Well, not a whole hour. I can't walk for a whole hour. I'm super freaking pregnant. Or, you know, if it's just going downstairs down here and playing with her for an hour, just giving her that time is something that I find really important. So time chunking. Even my morning activities, I time chunk that. I wake up at 5:15. I give myself until 5:45, 5:50, kind of depending on, you know, I have to get the dogs down the stairs and me down the stairs and feed the dogs, all that stuff. And then I start my 30 minutes. I give myself that 30 minutes to go through my affirmations, to go through my gratitudes, to go through what are the habits that I say I'm going to implement in my life, to read my Bible, and to do, let's see, is there anything else that I do during that time? That's my miracle morning time. And then I start my workout. So the workout's not included in that 30 minutes. The workout comes after. But I time chunk. Like I really try to give myself like just this limited amount of time. And that's made me become very successful at getting things done quick and then being done with it and just saying, okay, I got as much as I could, done. And that's good enough for today. So anyways, I hope that this helps. Sorry that the video was a little bit longer. I was trying to keep it under 5 minutes. Looks like we're at 8. But feel free to ask questions. Oh, and big bonus tip. Freaking learn to enjoy the ride. This is total mom life, you guys. That is coffee on my shirt, or it's spit up, or it's snot. I don't know. Who knows? But whatever. Anyways, enjoy the ride. Be happy with where you're at and celebrate where you're at, even if it's a shitty freaking place. Celebrate the small victories along the way. Just like I said, even if it's just like, I brushed my teeth by myself today, or I peed by myself today. Or you know what? I got all my emails done today, which was something on my to-do list, and I time chunked it. Be proud of yourself and enjoy the ride, and the rest really does start to fall into place. Once you start to enjoy what you're doing, enjoy the time that you are given, whether that is with the mom duties or with the business duties, I promise you it all starts to fall into place. And again, I'm never fully balanced. There's always some times that I'm thinking I'm doing freaking awesome at the business, and then mom life, I'm like, oh, I should have hung out with her for a little longer. Or, wow, I just spent the whole day with Braylon and now I have 50 emails to respond to. Awesome. Tomorrow's going to be super fun. So, but enjoying that time while I was with her was way worth it. Way more worth it than, 50 freaking emails to get to. So, anyways, I just wanted to share this with you guys. I hope that you all have a really fantastic day. And if this was helpful, let me know. Again, feel free to reach out to me and let me know what are some other topics that you would love to hear about, that you would love to learn more about in my personal life and how I kind of balance things out.